Welcome back to another episode of the Comeback to Powerlifting series. And if any of you don't know me, I used to be a GB athlete. I squatted 300 kilos, benched 182.5 kilos and deadlifted 285, I'm pretty sure. And I have all the national records, I think, in the 120 kilo class, but they don't really count because Nonso Chinye, there was his records before, but they got wiped and they got given to me. So at the time I didn't have them, but now apparently I have them, but I don't even know. And that was in the 120 kilo class sub-juniors. But then I got injured in 2025 February, and I'm only just getting back into it now. I've been benching for a couple of months. Not a couple of months actually, I've been benching for 1 month. And it's going okay, not too bad, but I've recently got the urge again to start adding in squat and deadlift. So that's what's in this video today. I'm not deadlifting. I did deadlift last week. I did 190 kilos for 3 on sumo. I posted a YouTube video about that before. But in this session today, I'm going to be doing a squat triple, RP4, RP5. I'm very interested to see where I'm going to be there. I did 180 for 5 the other day. So I'm thinking something around 200, 210, but I did that beltless with SBDs. I'm going to be doing this with a belt and A7s. That was something else I was going to talk about as well. I bought a new SBD belt. If any of you follow me on social media, I posted a poll on my Instagram about, is an SBD belt worth it? And it was literally dead on 50-50. So I thought, I've had one before. I've also had a strength shop. The SBD is just much, much better, but it's like £230, which is kind of wild. But I bought one. I bought a 10 millimeter just because I'm a lot smaller now. I'm 83 kilos, and I think this is going to work better. But I'm going to give it a try today on squats, and then whenever my next deadlift session is, might be tomorrow. But I think that's secondary deadlifts. But I'll just have to see. So that's a new belt, and obviously with this video today, I'm going to be going through all of my training, also my leg day as well. It's going to be more of like a vlog style video, so a different style from what I've been doing in the past. But yeah, I'm about to go train now. I just need to go take my pre-workout, and then I think that's it. One also thing to add as well, if you're looking for a new like pre-workout meal, rice cakes, peanut butter and honey is probably the best go-to. Now some people might say, oh, you can't have peanut butter because it's fat before your workout, but it tastes so good that it's worth it. And just because it slows down your digestion doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. But I will go down, take my pre-workout, and then we'll get started with this session. All right, I've already been under the bar, so I'm getting my sleeves and shoes on. I haven't worn these sleeves in a while, because whenever I used to do, well, I'm not used to, whenever I go into the gym and do like squats, I'll use my SVD ones, because there's no point in using these. But I might as well still use them for squat, because I bought them new around 6 or 7 months ago, and I can't be laughing, I'm a grown-ass man, but yeah, so I'm going to give them a try today. Hopefully they still fit. Well, they should, because I bought them when I was, don't know how heavy actually, it must have been like 90 kilos, 84 at the moment, so it should be absolutely fine. But once I get these on, I'll get under 70, give 70 a try, and go up from there. I mean, yeah, as expected really. To be honest, I am interested to see where my strength will be, because I'm quite ill at the moment. Yeah, gonna jump 25s, so I'll load up 120, then we'll go 170, and then I'll see where I'm at. Wasn't too bad, to be honest. It felt weird on my back. I don't know if I really like squatting in a tank top. I don't think I ever did it really at all. When I was doing powerlifting, definitely not. I think maybe when I started the gym I did it, but I don't know. Feels weird, feel like I might roll a bit. So I might go and change my t-shirt, but Didn't move too bad. So what I'm gonna do is move up to 200 kilos, and I'm gonna do that for a triple, see how that moves. If it's way too easy, I'll go up. If it's around where I want it to be, I'm gonna stay there, and that'll be my top set for today. New t-shirt on, also new headphones as well, because I can't be asked to keep taking out my earplugs, or earbuds, whatever it's called. So I'm just gonna use these headphones instead. Used to use them for powerlifting all the time anyways, because I got the base, so they're quite good. So I got 200 kilos loaded on the bar now. I'm gonna put some wrist wraps on as well, which I think they have quite a bit. If you can, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but they're completely full of, these haven't been touched in months. So I'll try to clean them off, and we'll get into the top set. Depends how it moves, but yeah, let's see. Well then, that wasn't too bad. I mean, felt very heavy on my back, didn't move the best. I don't know if it looked better than it felt. As you can see, I'm quite out of breath from it as well. But I always get this with squats, so I'm not really surprised. But it wasn't too bad. Technique definitely isn't there. Like I'm a bit too upright, foot pressure's a bit off, but not the end of the world. So what I'm gonna do now is go down to 2 sets of 4. And I want those to be around RPE4. So I'll probably say that was around like 5. Quite hard to tell, to be honest. So probably gonna go down 6 to 9%. So what would that be? Like maybe like down 20 kilos. I think I'll go 170. Do that for 2 sets of 4. And then yeah, not too bad, but should be better. Easy as expected, but it is completely boiling in this garage, especially with all this on and a compression top as well. But as expected though, wasn't expecting it to be that hard. But I'm not really worried too much if the squat isn't feeling the best right now. The progress should be quite linear, especially since I'm just coming back into it. But now, finished with squats. Gonna get on and start warming up for bench. This heat is completely throwing me. Not even that it's that hot outside. Just squatting in this garage with those sleeves and compression top on is mad. I think next time I was squatting, I'm definitely gonna use those cotton t-shirts. The ones I had for like powerlifting, like you guys will probably know, like the SBD ones. Because they're quite nice for squatting. The only downside is they're quite big on me now, because I got them when I was 120. Obviously I'm 83 now, so it's like a 40 kilo difference, but not the end of the world. I might just buy a new one anyways. But it's just because they're the international ones, so they're kind of like sentimental kind of thing. But on to bench now. So 4 sets of 4. I'll only show 1 set, don't want to bore you guys out. So gonna go 70, 100, 120 and straight to the top set. I think actually I don't know what the top set is. I think it's between 120 125. I have to check, but get into it now and see how it goes. Should be a very easy session. It's my tertiary session, so not really that much, to be honest. Well, I definitely need to put my shoes on and actually arch properly, because these safeties are getting in the way. Also, as I'm putting these shoes on, just a quick review of the 10mm of the little work I did do with it. Not too bad. Obviously it hasn't been broken in yet, but felt okay. Obviously not as rigid as the 13, but I felt like I could get into a good position. But the difference isn't that big in the sense of like getting into a better position. Maybe because it's not broken in. But very tempted to try it for the rest of this week, and then maybe if it's not that good, I might return and get a 13. Because I think it's like a 30-day guarantee if I keep it in pristine condition, which I'll be able to. I'll literally slap it right in the box now, and leave it in there until my deadlift session tomorrow. But yeah, I'll test it out, and then I'll let you guys know by the end of the week, and then see if I'm going to keep it or send it back. So I thought so. It was 125. I did 120 last week. I want it to be around RP5 for all of the sets. So I'll try this. If it gets to a point where I start overshooting, then I'll lower it, just because obviously the squat doesn't have the same muscle groups as bench, but it's quite fatiguing, especially since this is the first time doing a squat before a bench in a while. But I'll do this for the first set, see how it goes, and then I'll decide based on that what I'll do for the last ones. But let's get into this now. So, moved easy, no issues at all. So I'm going to repeat this for the rest of the session, so I won't bore you guys with the video. But I'm about to go drive to the commercial gym. So, I'm going to do legs, I'll record that session, and then I won't be talking in the gym. I cannot do that. That'd be like the worst thing ever for me, but I will either voice record over it with like a little photo of me in the corner, not photo, video, or I just slap some music over it. But I'll see you guys at the gym. So that was a leg session I did. I was going to like voice over it and put the full sets, but I didn't think there was really a need, to be honest. I'm just going to do a quick recap now. So when it comes to my leg day, I did 2 sets of everything. For my isolation movements, I did 6 to 8 reps, apart from the adductor where I did 6 to 10, just because that machine is decently light, so I don't want to max out too early. And then for the compounds, I did 4 to 6. Yeah, I normally do pendulum squat on this day, but I've done leg press instead, just because I already did the squat pattern beforehand in the garage. I didn't really want to do 2 squats, and a leg press is still really good for just your glutes, adductors and quads either way. So I'm probably going to do that. Next leg session, I have the secondary squat day, so I think doing another squat pattern will be fine there, because I'm going to be going a lot lighter and doing less volume as well. But overall, very good leg session, very good squat and bench session. So everything went quite well. And I think this is the longest video I've done in a while on YouTube. So if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like and comment down below. And also subscribe as well if you haven't, because I'm going to be making more content like this alongside the coaching content that I've been doing anyways. So I'm going to start doing more training content, especially powerlifting training, because that's what I used to post a bunch before. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.